What's going on, guys and gals? Sergeant First Class Rogers here with Franklin Army Recruiting. Today I'm going to be going over the most powerful study tool I have come across in my 5 years of recruiting. And to this day, not nearly enough people are aware of its existence. It is the Army's March to Success program. You can click the link above if you'd like to follow along during the walkthrough. We will be talking about something that's very near and dear to everybody's heart. Standardized tests. You gotta love them. But more specifically, the ASVAB, the ACT, and the SAT. I'll mainly be focusing on the ASVAB, however, but all of the courseware and all of the techniques that I will talk about will apply to all three tests. Stay tuned because I'm going to show you how to take your test, not only crush it, but destroy it. One more thing before we start the walkthrough is I want to add a little validation to the effectiveness of this program. I've had students use March to Success in preparation for the ACT. On average, dedicated individuals were able to score 5 to 10 points higher. I've had at least 15 to 20 future soldiers increase their ASVAB score by almost double, if not more. But always remember, you're going to get out of it what you put in. There's nobody else that's going to be able to invest in your future better than yourself. It requires dedication and consistency, just like everything else. I can tell you this absolutely works. And I want you guys to be successful no matter what route you take, whether it's the military, college, or skilled trade. Yes, at the end of the day, we are Army recruiters, but we're much more than that. We're coaches, we're mentors, we're counselors. And truly, I draw my self-worth in my ability to help people out and get them where they want to go. I've done a lot of research on the aspects of the courseware for March to Success. The program was developed by Peterson's, the same company that has their own courseware available for purchase online. Peterson's is a very credible organization, and they've been helping people in the realm of ACT and SAT prep tests for decades. In order to get the same courses and content that March to Success offers, you'd have to pay around about $200 to $300. March to Success is free. Everybody loves free stuff, and that's just covering a small piece of the pie. March to Success has so much more to offer. All right, guys, I've spent too much time talking already, so hey, let's jump right in, shall we? All right, so this is the March to Success splash page. The very first thing that you're going to want to do is register. Everyone needs to register to make an account and take online courses. So go ahead and click register. I'm not going to insult any of your intelligence by telling you how to register. It's fairly simple. They will ask for an email. It is a required field. However, they will not send you any requests for information or unwanted emails. They mainly do this for analytical purposes only. I have already made my account. So once you've done so, the very first thing that it'll bring up is your courses. Now today, we're mainly going to be focusing on high school prep because that pertains to the ASVAB the most. Now later on, if there is some interest or questions about March to Success in general, if you can't figure it out on your own, go ahead and hit me up and I will post follow-on videos. I think particularly most likely in regards to healthcare professionals because they have some nursing exams and some dental exams. So, but anyways, go ahead and click on Launch High School Content. And this is the only thing that we're going to want to focus on is high school math and verbal skills. So go ahead and click that. From here, it'll bring up another tab, which you will need to click Continue from. And each registration has about 360 days of access before you have to re-up your registration. Now, at this point in time, it would have asked you to take a pre-assessment. During that pre-assessment, there's a math pre-assessment and a verbal pre-assessment. You will have to do both of those. They take about 30 to 40 minutes each. And it is important to do your best because the rest of the courseware for the high school math and verbal improvement is based upon your pre-assessment scores. So, for example, I took the pre-assessment, and I'm pretty terrible at math, all right? So it'll give you your breakdown, and it'll say, hey, these are the lessons that you should take in verbal, and these are the lessons that you should take in math. Obviously, You can tell I've only got about four areas of focus that I may have answered wrong on the pre-assessments. However, on the math portion, I have quite a bit. So the great thing about March to Success is that it tailors your entire experience to your strengths and your weaknesses. There's no other app on the phone. There's no book that you can get that does that. There's no other third-party ASVAB practice tests online that are going to do that for you. March to Success will. So the great thing about these lessons is that you can go in here and it's very familiar because it kind of reminds me of a textbook where it'll go through and tell you, hey, your overall learning objective. In here, it'll give you examples. It'll have pictures. Sometimes there's videos. And additionally, it will have check on learnings. So, probably about halfway, they'll ask you a couple questions like a quiz. And they do have interactive portions as well. So it's not just, clicking through a slide. It's not that boring, if you can call that boring. But anyway, so let's get back to the lessons. After you complete the lesson, you have the option to take 2 different tests. So this is a way for you to validate that you do understand and comprehend what you learned. So the quizzes, well, it tells you to take the lesson before the quiz. That's awesome. So you can take the quizzes, and once you pass both of them, you'll know at that point in time that, hey, I've got estimating down. They also have flashcards that you can use because everyone's a different type of learner. You've got tactile, you've got audio, you've got visual. So they do have flashcards, and these flashcards help with people who are trying to get their math facts down and what have you. They have verbal, and they also have math flashcards, so it can help you with your synonyms, with your vocabulary. And they also have standardized test, help. At the bottom, you can look up how to beat test stress, last-minute study tips, because a lot of times you can do fairly well on a test if you're a really good test taker and you're strategic about that, even if you may not know the courseware that well. So after you get done completing all of your courses, you'll know at that point in time that you're probably ready to go and ready to kill that ASVAB. March to Success is the #1 asset that I point people towards, and like I said, I've had the most amount of rewards and gains from people using March to Success. So that's the main spiel on March to Success. It's fairly simple. It's very easy to use. It's tailored to everyone's strengths and weaknesses, and it's free. So, like I said again, I would recommend this to everybody who's looking to study for the ASVAB. At a later time, I'll put out another video for ACT and SAT prep because that's coming up here soon for high schoolers. So, if you guys have any questions, please in the comment section down below, hit me up. Or if you have any other better strategies or better resources that I'm not aware of, please let me know. And yeah, that should wrap it up. Thank you guys for watching the video. I know I talked a lot, but looking forward to put out some more videos here soon, and hopefully you guys are enjoying these. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure you like and subscribe. Show us some support. We should be putting out more content here soon. If you have any questions or comments or any personal experiences you'd like to share, please leave them in the comment section down below.